Hello, my name is Gabriela Mitterman and I would like to show you something that I found about the euro-dollar, and I think it is very interesting. When I uploaded the data from the euro-dollar from 2009 till today and I checked the difference between the two bottoms, I found out that they were 778, almost 779 days difference. Now I checked under tools, astrocycle periods. You can check what is the cycle of Mars, and we see that 779 is the Sun-Mars synodic cycle. What is a synodic cycle? When the planet arrives exactly to the same place where it was at a certain time, so it makes a round trip around the Sun. So projecting these 779 days forward to the future, I got September 10, 2014. Now this is interesting because if I take the tops from 2009 to 2011, which was 525 days, and I multiply it by 2.33, I get 1224 days, which gives me also exactly the same date in September 2014. Therefore, this date will mark a major important date, either for a top or for a bottom. Now, we want to see if this will be a top or a bottom. What will it be? And then what I did was to use the Mars cycle, which you can use by clicking astronomy, and then we get the astronomy cycle, the Mars position, and we are now here because Mars is stationary turning direct. We are here now and it is in Libra. So this is the cycle that I get here. We get the peaks that the Mars cycle made, the Mars cycle here and here. And then I wanted to check where was Mars when those peaks were made. So the first peak was 2010 and Mars was in Scorpio, and then it went to Sagittarius. The next peak was in Aries. And the peak in 2012 was again in Scorpio and Sagittarius, and then the next peak was again in Aries. Now the question is, when the next peak when Mars will be again after leaving Libra. It leaves Libra on July 26 July 2014, and it will enter Scorpio, and then it will go again to Sagittarius. The question is, will it be again a top or will it be a bottom? Now, looking at the synodic cycle of Mars, and then we can click on this astronomy cycle and we get the Sun-Mars cycle, which is 779 days, and we are here now. Clicking on this cycle, let me see, where are we now? We are now at May 20, so we are here now. So we can see that by the Sun-Mars cycle, this cycle points to lows from, look at this window here below. You can see that when the Sun-Mars angle was 2032 degrees until 287 degrees, the euro-dollar is falling. Or when the Mars is trine to the Sun, or after a square to the Sun. So because we are going forward in time, I wanted to check this Mars is after the 180 degrees to the Sun, so that means that Mars is in a waning position to the sun. And here I wrote in this article that the euro rallied when they were in a waxing position, or from here to 180 degrees, and now the Mars is in a waning position to the sun, so it shows us a fall, and which is exactly the same as it was here in March 30th 2012. And see, from this top it made a huge fall from 139 until 119, and we are now here expecting to a fall. Okay, now what is the next step? I checked the chart of the first trade date, and we see that in July 6th the rally started and culminated, and it fell after 67 days when Mars was in 25 Capricorn. And then again there was a turn in trend when Mars was in 25 Aries. Now, why is the 25 returning? If we go to the first trade chart of the euro, it was in Brussels January 1st 1999, we can see that Venus was at 25 degrees Capricorn. So whenever Venus at 25 Capricorn is triggered, we will get a change in trend. Now, what else can we see in this chart? We can see that the euro dollar now is 15 years and 15.37 years old. Therefore, counting using the Huber point calculation, which I teach in my financial astrology course, we see that Mars is now at this point, the rate is at this point, and it is squaring natal Mars. Also, the last solar eclipse from 8 Taurus makes 150 degrees or a disharmonic degree to natal Pluto. Therefore, a fall in the euro dollar is expected. So then I use the Mars planetary lines just to show us, not this one, this one, the planetary lines from this bottom and from the top, and the meeting point of the two lines gives us the possibility to see where will be the turns in trend. So this is the resistance line at 141, and here down here at 135.97 or 136 is the support. So if this support is broken, then the next support line will be here, which is 133.75, and falling from 133.75 it will go down to 126.60. 126.60. So will the robots that rule the markets nowadays let this happen? That future will tell. Thank you for being here, and have a nice day.